Hey everyone, it's William with Scamming Scammers and the Facebook page Scamming Scammers Action. Coming up, we have kind of an interesting video, and I need to explain it a little bit before you guys actually listen to it. I started off chatting with this scammer as the old lady, and we've been going back and forth with this scammer for about a month. When I noticed that the conversation started turning to more of a personal interview, I went ahead and told the scammer that I wanted to speak to him. I made an excuse up and said I wanted to have my associate speak with him, and then I just started talking to him in my own natural voice. I felt that this interview took a serious turn, and I wanted to kind of put the old lady aside and the fun and games aside, and go ahead and do a regular interview with this scammer. So what this video is it's an interview with a scammer, and it starts off me speaking as the old lady, and then I go ahead and take it serious and start speaking to him as myself. This scammer confessed about who he is, and then we decided to just go ahead and interview him. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that the interview, while it may seem like I'm sympathizing with him, I'm actually not. I just wanted to try and get some more information and see what he says. So during the interview, I do say a lot of things like, oh, how hard it is for you, and things like that. The reality is, this scammer told us this very sad story about his life and how he was poor and he was hungry and all of these things. And I just took in everything he said and just listened with an open mind because I wanted him to tell us as much as he could about his life in Nigeria. When it was all finished and this interview was done, the scammer gave us information to lead us to his Facebook page. And everything he told us in this interview, as far as him being poor, having no money, starving, all of it was a lie. This scammer, in fact, appears to have money. He boasts about his scamming, his hustling. His girlfriend also scams, and some of his family members are also scammers. So I'd like you, if you'd like to take a listen to this video, listen to the interview, and you can get an idea of a scammer who confesses, but then continues to lie to me and tell me that he's very poor and he has nothing, when in reality he's been scamming for quite a long time. I asked some really key questions that I think a lot of people wanted to hear come directly from a scammer, and it's some shocking information that he's told us and some that we kind of already knew. So I hope you enjoy this video and that you do understand that through this whole video I'm not sympathizing with him, but I just wanted him to just keep feeding me more information, so I kind of played along with what he was saying. I hope you enjoy the video and it gives you a little bit of an insight. This is an interview with a scammer out of Lagos, Nigeria, and thanks for listening. You said you're 33 years old and a Nigerian, so a lot of your friends do scam?
Yeah.
And the reason why you scam is because you just there's no jobs, or I mean, what's the I'm trying to understand your culture here and what you do.
Yes. The reason the reason why majority become digital fraudster is that there is no work for the less privileged. The youth of Nigeria, there's no work for them. Maybe if you at the end of your study in school, you will graduate from with the first degree or first class, whatever PhD. When you seek for a job, they won't give you the job. They will ask you for a bribe. If you didn't have connection in the highest level, you can never work in Nigeria. There's a lot of graduates down here in Nigeria. They are driving motorcycle bike to run transport to take people from somewhere to another just to earn a living. Nigeria is a very corrupt country. That is why all these things scam came up. And that is the only way most of the youth survive.
Oh, wow. So you're saying that basically a lot of you are very well educated and you graduate with degrees, but unfortunately there's no job for you.
Yes.
And so a lot of you turn to internet scamming. And is it something that is done quite a bit in Nigeria? And please know anything you say to us will be kept very private. I just like to interview and know everybody that I'm speaking with.
It's okay.
So
As long as I'm part of the family and the family is part of me.
Yes.
There's no big deal.
Yes. And as far as people in your area, what percent would you say actually do scamming?
Percent out of the 100%
A
in
hundred,
my area,
100%.
nine, let's say out of 100%, 90s they are all scam.
Wow. So that's almost everybody there is scamming in some way.
Yeah, most of them they do scam on the internet, and they also doing black magic just to make sure that whoever they come in contact with and whatever they say, hey, pay me this social amount, the person will pay.
So there's a lot of black magic, and is that going to a priest there that will do rituals for money?
Exactly, that is exactly what I'm trying to say. They always make a ritual. Priest, they always go from one priest to another. That is why I say that once this step I'm taking with the Dark Lord really successful, majority, let's say I can even mobilize like 100 people to join. Because why? Everybody is looking for a priest that will deliver there. Maybe do one or two rituals that will deliver there. Even before I come in contact with
Wow.
that other lady that is close to you, there's a lot of people doing scamming of. Even I have majority they say that Illuminati is real. They are ready to become a member of Illuminati to be just to become famous and make money and become wealthy on earth.
Wow, and so with the Illuminati that these Nigerian people join, how does the rituals work there? What does a priest or a black magic person do to draw in the money? What kind of rituals are done there? I'm very curious.
I've not I've not done any ritual once before because I've not met any priest. But
Okay.
most people they do go and I do hear the story every blessed day that some people did this, they did this, they did that, and they became famous and they have a lot of money and they throw money everywhere. That is why as we are talking right now, I have some people if you tell them that Illuminati is free, that they need a member, hundreds of people will line up looking for the to join.
Oh, it's very interesting, and they do money rituals, and they become very rich. And is money the most important thing to have in Nigeria?
When you talk about money, everybody is down to do what anything to get the money.
And do you know a lot of people that do the scamming? Are you friends with a lot of the internet fraudsters?
Yeah,
I mean, let's say you have a group of 30 friends. Out of the 30 friends, how many of them scam?
out of the 30 friends, let's say if I didn't have anyone that scam, maybe two to three people, the rest of them scam. And the rest of them, and everybody that scam, if I tell them today, hey, young man, look at what I did, and I became successful. Before I finish the words, he will tell me, lead me to the person.
Hmm. So mostly everybody scams there for money to survive. Now, what is your situation? Do you have children? Do you have a family?
I don't have a children, but I have a family who is looking up to me, calling me every here and then.
So you don't have any children, but you're supporting your parents and siblings?
Yes, I do support my parents and my siblings.
And please tell me, sir, what is a normal day like for you? What do you do day in and day out?
I don't have anything normal day or day out. My normal day is just a simple life. Just waking up for morning, checking my profile to see if I have anything good. But these days everything is really hard. I only go on tag just because of the
So,
mama, the lady that linked me to the Dark Lord.
okay, so a normal day for you, you get up and you check all of your fake profiles to see if any women have talked to you or want to send you money.
Yes.
And do you have a degree? Are you college educated?
My family is very poor, so they didn't have the money to send me to school.
Okay.
I only finished at college. Let's say in Nigeria we do call it secondary school. After the secondary school, before you go to high university, and the university in your place is high school, or I don't know how to call it, or college over there.
Okay.
There's a little difference in the name.
Okay. And so you check how many fake profiles do you have? Do you go on many sites? Are you successful?
I have I have a profile in Facebook, Instagram, Tag, and Word with Friends.
Okay. And have you been able to get any money prior to this, or has it been unsuccessful?
It's all unsuccessful. So that particular to make everything successful for me.
So you haven't been able to obtain any money yet?
No.
And well, that will change, I'm sure. And do you and your friends do they use the iTunes cards?
I don't really know how they do it. They use the iTunes card, but we look at it, a particular set of people who load the iTunes card. Once the iTunes card is being loaded, they will give you the money of the iTunes card. That is how it's been done.
Oh, so they sell the iTunes cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's interesting to know what your life is like in Nigeria. Do you think that doing all this, all of your friends scamming, that it's given Nigeria a bad name, though?
Yes, it do give Nigeria a bad name.
How do you feel about that?
I even feel bad when you ask me this last question. I
Why?
feel so hot down to my soul.
Are you're very proud to be Nigerian, but unfortunately Nigerian is known for scammers.
Yeah, I'm proud to be Nigeria. But wherever you go to, you see, mention your country that you are from Nigeria. Everybody is scared of you. Nobody want to do anything with you. They say this is scam country. They are
Unf-
scammers.
Unfortunately it is, and there are many great, very intelligent Nigerians, but unfortunately the scammers um, give it a bad name. Would you ever stop scamming? What would make you stop?
What will make me stop is that if I have money, maybe the Dark Lord give me the money I'm looking for. I will stop. I'm not enjoying being a scam. A scam. I've not gained anything from it.
What if somebody offered you a job where you worked every day and you got paid for that job? Would you stop scamming?
Yes, if I have a good job that I earn a good money, I will stop. But there's no good job in Nigeria. Nobody is willing to pay you money that you will use to live life. Maybe a month they will pay you 10,000 naira, and that 10,000 naira you will pay as rent from it. You will pay light bill. You will pay NEPA bills. You will transport to the work. Go and come every blessed day for 30 days. Maybe what will left with you will not be up to 2,000 naira.
Um, and do you ever think about the women that you talk to, like how they feel if they fall in love with you and you're not real?
Yes, I do. I do feel bad. Like seriously, I do feel bad. And I also told most of my friends at the time. I said, if like seriously there is hellfire on earth, or maybe when you die, you will go to somewhere that you will be tormented forever. I said your torment will be so great because you are sitting here deceiving that lady, deceiving that woman that you love her, and she's happy that she's found love that she will live the rest of her life with. At the tail end, she will be disappointed that you are a scam.
Yeah, because as our co-founder just told you, a lot of people commit suicide when they find out that they've been scammed.
Yeah,
I
I
know
do. I
s-
do understand.
some scammers. I know some scammers they use the money because they're poor, but there are just as many that use the money for alcohol and parties and flashy cars and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. Majority of them, they have brain, they have sense. Once they get that money, they will invest the money so that something will be coming out from it. But some don't really give a damn about investment. All they do is going to clubs, throwing money, alcohol, and women. At the end, they will go broke again, and they will start looking for a way to have another one. It's
Yep,
only a few people that do have sense.
they're very greedy, some of them.
Yeah, they are very greedy.
It's very sad for your country. Do you
I'm sorry.
do you think that if you become very powerful, that you will waste your money?
No, because I have a lot of responsibility.
What kind of responsibility do you have?
Like my dad, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, everybody's looking up to me to raise the family, to make the family great.
And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I do have in my dad in my dad's side. I do have two brothers. My mom, I have one sister.
And do they all live with you together?
No, they don't live with me, but they do call me 24 hours. Even the first time before, even the first time when I was on call with the lady, my dad was calling me. Then I caught his call.
Okay. And you have no children or a wife?
No, I'm not married yet because I don't have the money to finance marriage or all those things.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to add to our conversation?
If there's anything I love to ask,
Yes. Would you like to say anything?
yes, I do love to ask a little question. And the question goes this way: will I really be rich and famous and powerful?
I think that anything is possible. And I think that if you, in your heart, are a good person, you can be very rich and very powerful.
So that means that the dark lord can make me rich and powerful.
You can be rich and powerful, yes. If you could do anything for a living, for a job, what would be your dream job?
My dream job. I would love to sell cars.
To sell cars. Do you know a lot about cars?
Yes, I do know a little bit. But with time goes, if I have the money or maybe I have the access to it, I will know a lot.
Okay. So you would like to sell cars and you want to fix cars, that kind of thing?
Yes, I want to sell cars, maybe build hotel where people will be lodging.
Is there anywhere in Nigeria that you can work at a car place or learn more about cars?
Yes, there are a lot of places. But if I have the opportunity, I would prefer to learn it outside Nigeria.
In another country?
Yeah.
Do you think that people in America have a better opportunity, or do you think everyone here is rich?
Even though everyone over there is not rich, but they have opportunity more than we Nigeria here. Because I have a lot of friends. Even though they don't work in America, they do pay the like SSI.
Yeah. Is
But
there
here in Nigeria, there's nothing like that.
hmm, is there no place you can volunteer to work at a car place to start learning?
No, no place in Nigeria.
Hmm,
No good place.
okay. Well, it's been a very interesting conversation to have with you. I like to get to know the people who we are involved with in our society here. Um, I want you to become rich. I want you to have everything that you need for your family. I know that some scammers legitimately scam because they need food and things like that, but then there's so many scammers that do it because they love the alcohol and the cars and the women and the parties. It's so hard to tell a good scammer who's doing it for money or for food than to tell a scammer that's doing it for the status.
Yes,
I mean, there's no such thing as a good scammer. All scamming is bad, but I understand that some do it for some food. And that's
yeah,
that's very sad. And I think that's your situation. You need money for things like food for your family.
yes. That is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not proud to be a scam or to become a scam. It's just that I just need my family to be. I just need my family to be great, to be happy, to see food, to be to live comfortable life. That is all.
And do your family and you go without food?
Yeah, there's there are days that I don't even eat. I don't even see food to eat. Maybe 2 to 3 days. Maybe I will mind to ask a couple of friends if they can help me with a little things. But as you continue to ask them, they will make it just of you. So Tessa will just sit down. My dad will call me that they drove my younger brother from school. No money to pay school fees. No money to pay exam fees. I will be running around.
Okay.
Let's say a week ago, I fell sick. Nobody to even help me with money for drugs.
So if you get sick in Nigeria, you basically die if you don't have money.
Yeah, without hunger or starvation.
And are a lot of you hungry and without food?
Yeah, most of the people who do scam, they do go along without food.
Okay. All right. Well, I want you to. Have you eaten today? What time is it over there?
I think the time over here now is going to 3 p.m. now. But I just only have breakfast this morning. I don't even know what. How am I going to get my lunch or dinner today?
So you've not eaten today?
I just ate once today.
And what's a typical meal for you in Nigeria?
Hmm. I don't really have choice of any typical meal. Whatever that comes along, as long as my stomach will not bother me. I just eat anything just to make my stomach satisfied.
Okay, I understand. If you could have any kind of meal, what would you have if money was no object?
Oh, if money was not the object, in the morning I would just take maybe bread and tea. In the afternoon, maybe eat rice. And in the evening, I eat our normal food. It's called eba, or maybe eat rice and shaking. But for people like us, those things are out of the way. Eating chicken or rice, no, we don't have the money to afford those things.
Okay. All right. I want you to do you keep in touch? I want you to do you have an email address and an address, a mailing address?
Yes, I do have an email address.
Okay. Do you have a mailing address?
Yeah, I have mail address whereby I can receive things. If they send me something, I can receive it.
Okay. I want you to send me over your information, please, and we will stay in touch. If you would like to stay in touch with us, you know how to speak with us, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for speaking with me, and we will be in touch, okay?
Okay. Please, if you don't mind, can I just ask one more question?
Sure.
Okay. This step that I just took by becoming the member of the Dark Lord Bingo Boss,
Yes.
I took this step to be successful in life, to make everything possible for me because I read in the internet that those people that joined the Illuminati make them to be famous and rich. Is that the same step am I taking with the Dark Lord?
I think people who join the Illuminati are given this idea that they can become rich and powerful, and money doesn't make a person powerful. Money doesn't make a person rich. It's being honest and being real and really telling people what your life is like, which is what you have done with me. You've told me what your life is really like. So you obviously are a very rich person in your heart. And I know that you struggle. I understand that, and I've never been to Nigeria, so I don't know what it's like. I only know what I've heard and what you've told me. But I guarantee and I promise you, my promise to you, you will be rewarded for having a good heart and an honest soul.
When I reward me.
You will be rewarded.
Okay.
Okay. And what is your name? How do you say your name?
My name is Agogo. That is my real name.
Is that your tribal name?
Yeah, my tribal name is Agogo.
Okay. All right. I can't pronounce it, but it it was nice to speak with you, and as I said again, um, you will be rewarded.
Okay. So if I may ask, so what is the name? Who am I speaking
I'm a member of the society here. I just wanted to know who you are before we move forward with everything.
with? Okay.
Okay, send me your address, your email address, your mailing address, and everything, and I will be in touch with you.
Okay. And everything everything should be go through DHL.
DHL, okay.
DHL because that is only delivery company here in Nigeria.
Is it safe for you to get packages in Nigeria, or will
Yes.
someone steal them? Okay.
Yes. Once you send it through DHL and everything, once the package reach the state, they will call me and they will deliver it to me.
Okay. All right. We will be in touch. You try and have a good afternoon, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye. So after the interview ended, and as you heard, we told the scammer that we would stay in touch with him. We, in fact, did not stay in touch with him. We blocked him on social media, on the tagged profile where we found him, as well as on our texting app. He then started sending messages from various free voicemail numbers, making threats to us, demanding that we send him money, asking where his money was. So I hope you've enjoyed this interview and it gave you a little bit of an insight into the life and mind of a Nigerian scammer. If you need assistance, our inbox is always open on Facebook under Scamming Scammers Action, and you can like, share, and subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so on our YouTube channel, Scamming Scammers. We try to make a couple of educational or fun videos every week. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye.